So there is a shift in business model that is happening right now. And my kids, they don't want a car. They want mobility. So what does that mean? It means that companies have to shift their business model and the way they basically sell their assets. I do believe customers do not want products anymore. They want experiences. Actually, 75% of the people prefer to buy experiences than products. And for the manufacturing industries, that's a complete change.
Now, in the industrial and manufacturing space moving forward, this will become much more mainstream. And there's a couple things underlying that. The first is really IoT, the ability that you can have a product always connected, which means that when you produce a product and you hand it over to the customer or the consumer, you can have that increased visibility through its life cycle. That's the first enabler that allows you to move more to a service approach.
I'm talking to some companies who are doing motors for airplanes, and they used to sell motors and make a lot of money on the spare part. Now they are going to sell hours of flight, which means they better reduce the price of spare parts and make sure the motors are more sustainable in order for them to be more profitable.
So looking at 2030, I believe that we will have much more of equipment as a service. If we think that in the seen from the machine maker in the after-sales service macro process, we are going to see the same revolution we saw in engineering 20 years ago.
Under the new economic rules, increasingly the customer wants to pay to access the goods. There's a growing subscription economy. How does an enormous manufacturing company think about this transition to everything being a service rather than a product that you acquire?
All this is really taking us on a path effectively where tomorrow businesses will more and more say, okay, how do I maximize the use in operation of a product, not just shipping it out and saying goodbye to the product, but I really want to keep an eye on it and manage and optimize that fleet on an as-a-service basis.